right, guys, welcome back to the 51st State Podcast. I'm your host, Stephen Charles. As you know, we over here, it's culture with no borders. That's what it is. That's what it's all about. We love Canada, but trust me, we're not going to be hypocrites. Our culture is impacted by the U.S., so that's what it is. I'm so happy to be in Atlanta, Georgia right now with two new friends, Kevin and Jay. What up, guys?
Yes. How you doing?
Glad
to be here.
Cheers, man. Oh, yeah, cheers, man.
Cheers.
Everybody reached out for
Yes.
that.
Yeah, I know. At the same time.
Guys, thanks for doing this, man.
No, of course.
I appreciate that, man.
Coffee do hit different.
It's good, eh?
It's smooth, yeah.
LS, baby.
So, guys, man, thank you for having me on, man.
Thank you for having us.
No, for sure. So, guys, we were talking previously about your upbringing and whatnot, but what is it about you think that makes it that everybody is going to podcasting now? Like everybody wants their voice heard. What do you think is going on?
I think it's at a point where everybody got something to say. Everybody want to let it off their chest.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody is bottling. They've been bottling in things for years, and now they have a point. They have an opportunity to have their voice heard, and now it's like because it's so if he could do it, I could do it, and I'm gonna speak my mind.
Yep.
Now, just because you doing it, it all depends on the level of you doing it.
For sure.
So you can do it all day.
For sure.
But is it gonna hit the same?
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? Now everybody could put out try to put out liquor up. I'm not gonna knock you.
Yeah.
But now everybody's gonna put the work in that you did. Now everybody's gonna understand the sacrifice that you did. Now everybody's sacrifice that he did and I did.
Yep.
So you can talk about it all day, but it's about the action you take.
Yeah,
and my
100%.
mentor always told me, it's not what you have, it's what you do what you have. So I think now is people are just doing it. Some just doing it just for fun, for a hobby.
For sure.
Some doing it all in, and some doing it just because they could say they did it.
No, 100%. I hear you.
You know what I'm saying?
I hear you on that.
It's various things, really.
Yeah, for sure.
My take on it is when it comes to the podcasting, because I'm not gonna lie, it came like a fire.
Like out of the field.
Okay, like whoa, it's like everything. This is what people was waiting for. What I take out of it is everybody that wants to start a podcast. I'm taking it as they want to experience. They want to express their experience in life. You know, their moments in life, their mishaps, their ups, their downs. So I guess they created a platform for themselves, podcast, where they could express that. You know what I'm saying? And that comes with different guesses and you know, that's what I take out of it.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
sure.
Because everybody want to express what they went through in life.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, I feel
so
you. I feel you.
Jay said a good point, but it's
feel you on that.
everybody want to express their moments,
But
their experiences.
I will say
you know?
this though, real quick. I'll say this real quick. So honestly, like I was telling you, I was in the industry. I've been in the industry since I was 17. When I say it was the industry, I was in the entertainment industry. I was doing parties, events. The biggest artists, A Hood, Travis Porter, Rich Kids, Waka Flocka.
Right.
I was behind the scenes at an early age. I was like so young, but I was just like behind the scenes. So
100%.
I was doing events, but I couldn't put like I didn't understand the LLC, the business side of things, but I understood how to put things together. And I was behind the scenes. I was putting out parties, putting my money up. But I was like, shout out to DJ Slim. I used to be with Haitian guy named DJ Slim, and he would be the face of some of the things that we did. Like, and other partners, I was partnering with other people, but I was behind the scenes because I was so young. But I was out there grinding it out. But fast forward, Kevin was, like I said, a little bit older. But fast forward, he ended up being a facilitator. He was always the one to, like you said, he's all about operations. So he would hold it down for his brother's parties, and they did events. And he was like the guy that hold down the door, hold down to make sure everything's structured, everything's together. So it was already entertainment. We both had our own experience in entertainment. But Kevin is naturally funny. He's naturally, like, he just say things. So you heard him kind of, he was more, he took lead in the last on podcast. And because, he was so excited and wanted to know about the business. For sure. He's actually intrigued.
Yeah.
But Kevin is a naturally organic, like charismatic type of person. Yeah. And I have a gift of gab. I know how to speak. Yeah. So it just made sense. And I know I'm also quick on my feet with certain things.
Yep.
So just together it just made sense because we always like, man, we gotta do this.
Everybody brings something to the table.
We gotta do this. And one day we said, you know what, we was gonna do it.
Yep.
And we just did it. Like, you know what I mean?
Because it's been in the works. It's been talk.
We talked about it for a year, and then a year later we ended up just unfortunately, like I had lost two aunties back to back, two different aunties. But they motivated me. You know what I'm saying? My condolences. Yes, I appreciate that, but they also motivated me. So it's like I made an announcement and sent this plug at one of my auntie's funeral. I never really speak in front of people. Like I'm always being behind the camera.
Right.
But when I'm behind my friends, family, I'm laughing, I'm joking, people know me for that. Kevin, he do that anywhere. So I'm like, you gotta be in front of a camera, Kev. You naturally funny. Like you should stand up like he's naturally funny. And my like I said, one of my auntie's funeral RP to Elsie,
right.
But Elsie, she was a hustler in the family, and she was my Leo twin. And I actually spoke up on her funeral. I never did. I was on stage. I never did. Like I always freak out and freeze, but I was very natural. Everybody laughed. And I did a shameless plug about speaking Kringlish and Krill in English, and I did a shameless plug. Didn't even know what was going on at the time, but it was a shameless plug. And my family supporting, friends and family back in Florida are supporting us.
Yep.
And bulk of our followers are from Florida, and we just started.
Yeah, but
that's amazing.
we're shout out to all our followers and viewers, but that's what made us kind of like say bump it and let's do it.
Cool.
To be
amazing.
Not too long-winded, but to break it down in detail. As far as the podcast for us.
Quick question. Is the podcast, because I saw the YouTube channel and whatever, is it also audio?
So season 2, we're dropping audio, and then season 1, we're going to be dropping audio too.
Okay, cool.
So season 1, we didn't do audio at first. We just did YouTube.
Okay.
We didn't do nothing else.
Audio's dope, guys.
So we're going to get into it.
It's only because like we was just starting into it.
Yeah.
It was like our how can I say, like we're just kind of like our pilot, if you will. But now we're going to come with it. Season 2 going to come with it when everything's gonna be right now. We're stacking episodes. To be honest.
Okay.
So we're just like every episode right now. We don't drop it till the month of
April. You think?
We're dropping in May.
Wow. Okay.
Haitian Heritage Month.
Okay. Cool.
Which is when we started last season.
Cool.
But this season we're gonna start in May, but we're gonna have seasons already. We have episodes already lined up.
Okay.
So because we're two busy people.
Of course.
So,
So
but I realized. Stacking up now early, as many episodes as possible, it just makes sense.
100%. Yeah, and there's multiple ways to do a podcast. So for us, the 51st State podcast, we do a formula every week. So because we talk about current events, even if we have guests, which you guys need to be prepared because I'm going to go into subjects.
Hey, I'm good. I'm talking about.
Let's get it.
So every week we just choose a couple of subjects and we just dive into it. So sometimes we have guests, sometimes we don't.
Yeah.
But we still do the pod.
So why you said 51st states?
We're at First State Podcast.
Yeah, that's interesting. 51st
Why
states,
that,
man.
yeah?
I actually like that name.
Why?
Because Canada should be the 51st state.
I should have known.
I like that.
I should have known.
I like that. It makes sense.
I should have known.
It definitely should.
And the joke,
They made Puerto Rico a state.
So a territory, but I get your point. So this is where it came from. So Trump started saying it, okay? So Trump started saying, he started calling our prime minister, which is the equivalent of your president, governor, as a slight, okay? And then he said Canada should be the 51st state. And where I agree with him is
I actually don't disagree with that. I agree with that.
So that's the thing. So in terms of the core values of Canada, I think the values should still be the same. We should still have the flag, but I think there should be a joint understanding that, we're so close with the border and everything. We should have an agreement to have like.
I agree with that.
Whatever.
We got Toronto Raptors.
Yeah, right there, bro.
Bro, Toronto Raptors part of the NBA. Why does it not? It makes sense. As a kid, I was
No. You said something real. Toronto Raptors play in the United States damn near
all the time.
Come on.
They're the only team in Canada. So they're always in the
So
US.
this some kind of compromise
as a kid,
we could do.
my favorite duo was Tracy McGrady and Vince Carter.
That's what it is.
And shout out to Ayo.
Bro, you said
something,
something, man. You said something.
He had a
for
whole
real.
statue in Orlando, Daytona, area.
So the only thing is that people in Canada right now, I'm getting a lot of flack because of the name of the podcast, because obviously I'm Canadian, and when you say 51st state, people think that I'm supporting Trump. But that's not what I'm doing. What I'm saying is that the GDP of Canada is the same as California.
Wow.
So a whole country has the same GDP as one state.
And it's funny you say that because I know people that would come from Vancouver to come to Cali.
Brother, you said something with the Raptors, sir. How you do business with the NBA, but
so to me, I think, again, I don't think it's gonna happen. I don't think physically it could happen because Canada is too big of a country, just in terms of the sheer size and all the resources that it has.
And it's too much politics.
Exactly. So So Canada's going to keep their sovereignty. But in terms of economics, we should definitely be the first. So give you an example. Europe, they have the euro. So it's a mix of a bunch of European countries that come together, and they operate as an economic force. So when Trump went over there and did the tariff deal with them, he was not only negotiating with France or with England or with this, he was negotiating with the European Union.
Every country that's part with the euro.
Exactly.
That's it, yeah.
You know? So we should have a North American sort of deal where, you want to negotiate with us? You're negotiating with Mexico, US, and Canada.
Yeah.
And we're one big unit, and we keep our same identity. Mexico's still Mexico, US still US, Canada's still Canada, but we operate as a unit because we're all together sharing one border.
Right.
You know? And that's it. You know, and our value stays the same and whatever. Hey, at the end of the day, when you go to Louisiana, they have a different culture. When you go to Georgia, they have a different culture. When you go to New York, they have a different culture. But you're still United States.
Correct.
You know? So that's the way that I'm seeing. But a lot of people don't like me because of that right now. But I'm trying to gain them over.
You know, a lot of people not think.
But guess what?
It's hard to
can't
think
please
reason.
everybody, man. Don't gotta let everybody say.
Some people don't know how to reason.
People gonna talk shit. Hey, man, you guys on your phone over there. Yeah.
And also, it's crazy because some of the culture aspect that the U.S. take for granted, and I spoke about that before, is so you guys have a big pool of demographic, like a big pool of people, right? You guys are damn near 400 million people, right, in the U.S., right?
Yeah.
Okay. And your culture, which is what I call like pop culture, which is like, which is hip hop, which is entertainment, which is, music, movies, whatever, you name it, right? Okay. Is affecting us and the way that we operate in Canada. So when I go to the movies in Canada, we don't have Canadian movies. My bad. We have Canadian movies. Nobody cares for it.
Oh my goodness.
We watch U.S. movies. So the box office, when you see the numbers, this movie did such and such millions, whatever, it actually counts the Canadian box office also. Because when Avengers come out, when Avengers comes out, it comes out in Canada too, and it's the #1 movie also. It's not a Canadian movie that's going to be in front of Avengers.
So they count the numbers from Canada and include it with the US.
Yes, 100%.
Wow.
But again, my point is that I felt that Canadians should be proud to be Canadians in terms of values, but don't be hypocrites. If you go to Montreal, by the way, Montreal, I told you earlier, Montreal is a French-speaking province.
Right.
First and foremost, there's a bunch of English-speaking people there. If you go to Montreal tomorrow, you want to speak English, you're going to get served in English, you're going to be whatever, you're not going to have any issues, okay? Guaranteed. You open the radio, it's going to be Sabrina Carpenter, it's going to be John Bon Jovi, it's going to be...
Pretty much the first language is French.
It's going to be Jelly Roll.
It's
gonna be whoever else, that's making it in the US. And that's gonna be the #1, whatever. And sometimes you're gonna have one Canadian artist that comes out of the lot. And now that artist becomes #1 both in the US and in Canada.
And then y'all got Drake.
A la Drake. A la Nelly Furtado.
Nelly Furtado from Canada?
She's from Toronto. She's Canadian.
I fuck with Nelly Furtado.
You know? So
I didn't
you
know
have
she
your
was
Justin
Canadian.
Bieber's, right?
He is from Canada too,
Yeah, Toronto.
Yeah, I know that. That's true.
Yikes.
Kate Renata.
The Weeknd.
The Weeknd. Kate Renata. You know? All Canadians, right?
Yeah, got somebody
Kate
else.
Renata is actually from Montreal. Kate Renata is Asian. You know that, right?
Who?
Kate Renata.
I think I'm familiar.
Yeah. Hey, listen. This, when you got the phones, boy, shit, ain't even lying.
Because that's part of the reason why
that
I
name
love.
sound familiar for sure. Hey man, we on 51st podcast. So
Yeah.
51st podcast. Listen, we
Where
learn
is it?
something new every day.
I'm sure you're gonna figure this one out.
Yes. I've heard this song. I like this song. It's trending on TikTok and all that.
These guys from Haiti. They're from Montreal. They're from the hood in Montreal.
From the hood at that.
Well, I gotta get him on Chris podcast.
That's our boy, man. That's good.
Yeah,
So-
they fire.
So yeah, so
There's something new today.
yeah, so anyway, so again, to my point, okay? February, whatever it was, February 8th, Super Bowl. Every household in Canada was watching the Super Bowl as the same way as
And
you
they get
guys.
American
Y'all need an NFL team. Y'all need to
sports.
get an NFL team.
Bro. Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Cause y'all
Eventually-
got the hockey team and y'all got a basketball team.
Listen, to my point, and I just want to close that segue. To my point, part of our culture is American culture, and try
Right.
to deny that, I think, is dumb. You know,
It is dumb.
So that's the reason why I said 51st State Podcast, because I want to do that bridge. I want to do interviews like this. I want to have conversations with our fellow Americans, and I want to make you guys learn more about Canada too. And I want you guys to cross over, you know, cross the
definitely.
border and come and chill with us too.
But I
You
think
know?
economically we could mesh.
I mean, we're already
mesh.
meshing. We're already meshing.
Come on
We're
now.
already
Economically, I'm just
You know,
saying.
we could. We already mentioned like
Exactly,
Yeah.
but we could even do better. You know,
Right.
it's not so. So I don't agree with all the tariffs and stuff like that Trump is doing and stuff like that. But that's beyond the point.
Yeah.
you know?
I ain't gonna lie. I
So-
definitely
so-
want to. Canada's definitely one of the places I've been wanting to visit. I have a best friend out there. I have
Bro, you
family
come to
out there.
Montreal this summer, you're gonna be
So,
pleased.
so Kringlish podcast will be visiting.
Hey, listen.
You know what I'm saying?
It
Yes,
is what it is.
Canada.
Okay, guys, I got a couple subjects for you guys. Okay?
Come on now, bring it.
Okay. All right. Where is it? Okay. What do you think about this? Oh yeah. Okay. Are you guys familiar with Gary Owen, the
Yes.
comedian?
Yes.
Okay. Let me make you listen to what he said and tell me what you think. Oh, wait.
Oh yeah.
There's
You
something
know these
that
comedians are
happened.
tricky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something happened here. Wait.
Gary Owens is married to a black woman.
Yes.
Hey, do me
You
a
know
favor,
Gary
okay?
Owens.
Jay, do me a favor. I'm going to send you the link. Open it on your phone because I think I have, because there's a VPN issue, okay?
Oh,
I'm going
okay.
to send it to you by DM, okay? Give me a quick second. Let me know if you can open it.
Damn, man.
Oh, it
Owens,
says
I hope you
message
did
not
good,
available.
dog. You be funny.
Oh,
You be
Message
cracking my
message
ass up.
unavailable. Wait,
Oh,
wait, wait.
you know what? It's okay. Damn. Hold on. Let me see. Send it to Kevin's phone.
Okay.
In fact,
No, but I think there's an issue with the post. Okay, I don't think it has anything to do with
Okay.
thing. And again, I don't care because
They
I can
probably-
adjust this in post. Let me put Gary Owen into this and do tags. See what it gives me. Where is it?
Yeah, he got him a little chocolate woman.
Where is it?
that's my boy Jay Young MDK. That's his friend. Big friends.
And if I can't find it, it might be an issue with the fact maybe he did something to close that because I think it was pretty fucked up what he said.
Oh boy.
Oh,
Yep.
so he probably
Yep.
went viral.
Yep. I think something might have happened because
Just go on YouTube. Type in YouTube. Type in his name on YouTube.
maybe. So Gary Owen.
Whatever the situation is, type it in YouTube and shit. my boy.
Yeah. Gary
Somebody
Owen.
might have
Politics.
LS boy creeping up on me.
Nah, it's not.
It's
No,
smooth.
it's not. It's not coming up. It's not coming up. And okay, so give me a quick second. Okay, so anyways, okay, I'll figure it out afterwards. So Gary Owen basically said, okay, he said that
Sorry.
no problem. He said that he doesn't. So he's doing a podcast. He's doing an interview, and you know Gary Owen taps into black culture. I think he prefers black women.
Yeah, they gave him a black card.
He's
They
married to
give him a black
woman,
card.
yeah.
Yeah.
But the girl asked him, it's like, don't you think it's kind of weird that you dive into a culture, but you don't pronounce yourself on everything that's going on, like ICE, like all that stuff, and anything in terms of black issues that are being fought
Every day.
every day. And his answer to that was that he decided long ago to not involve himself into politics and that he considers himself as a comedian. And he's trying to forget that. He basically what he's saying is saying when people are paying their money, they're paying to laugh on jokes, but those jokes are not to remind people about the politics. And I felt that answer to me was more, I didn't like that answer. I think with great power comes great responsibility. and you have a platform, people look up to you, you're white, I think you should speak up. And speaking up doesn't mean say F the government. It doesn't mean say F Trump. That's not what I'm asking you to do. I'm just saying recognize the plight and recognize the fight.
Well, I ain't gonna lie. If I had to be devil's advocate,
Go ahead.
honestly, not even have to do black or white.
Yep.
I stray away from politics as much as possible.
Okay.
Like on our podcast, notice we don't really talk about politics.
Yeah.
We just don't really get into it.
Yep.
Because at the end of the
politics
day,
and religions.
It's politics, religion, anything that all falls in politics. So we try.
I got it.
We aim to like stay away from that.
Oh no, wait. Okay, continue.
I don't feel like he said anything wrong. I actually respect the fact that he kept it a buck and said, you know what, I'm gonna keep y'all laughing. So and honestly, I've met him, Gary. He never gave me a vibe as if like, you know how people kind of like, you know how some people are like, they fake it?
Yep.
I never got fake it from Gary. Like, Gary's one of those ones, is another one too. I can't remember. I think his name is Michael Rappaport. Rappaport. He's from Boston.
Yep.
He's the same too. He's the same way too. They're almost the same. He's very blunt too. And he has a black woman too.
Yep.
And they, some of them, like I said, get if that blunt, some of the, you know what I'm saying? So I'm speaking a little crinkish, y'all.
Yep.
But some of the blunts, they are like that, but some of them are not. And I never got that vibe from Gary. So I don't feel like he's saying it in a way where he's trying to deflect from it. I think he's real, like, you know what, I'm not gonna drag politics. I'm here to make y'all laugh. And let's not keep it on that. Like, and I think right now we do need more laughter. I feel like right now they're even trying to censor comedy.
Yep.
And I don't think that people should be censored. Like back then, Richard Pryor was very blunt. He could speak his mind. David Chappelle, same way. So I feel like he's a comedian. That's his job. He don't have to. He don't necessarily have to get too serious.
Yep.
If he wants to talk about that, I get it. But I get the platform part.
Yep.
And I get the fact that he say, you know what? Let me push more positivity in the air. So at that point, to be devil's advocate, I see your point, but I also understand his point and I respect it. I don't have no issue with it. Now, if I felt any type of vibe, because there's some people who are a little fake. I'm not gonna say who their names are, but you'll come see they around us, but they just really like embody our culture, but they don't really stick up for us.
I get it.
And I feel like, again, I'm not sticking for him, but I don't have no issue with that. That's my
Kevin,
thing.
what's your position?
Now,
That's my
are
thought.
you talking podcast stance or stand up stance? Because podcast is a little personal.
Okay.
Stand up is comedy.
Right.
Full throttle.
Right.
So I need to understand what.
Okay, good point. Good point. So, good point. Do it the way you're comfortable to do it. But do it. In that clip that I saw, he was saying more in a sense that he's not gonna speak about it, regardless if it's in his comedy or on a podcast. Right?
He want nothing to do with it.
So there's other comedians that find ways to not talk about it on podcasts, but they're gonna find a funny way to talk about it.
Dave Chappelle. Now, but you gotta come with talent. Dave Chappelle got a special way of making something serious and transfer it into comedy and making it make sense. Yep. I don't think
he can probably do the
I
same
don't think
thing.
Owen's got that.
Everybody sounds different, but I'll say this though.
You know.
Guys, give me a second.
Let's
see if I found it.
Moment. I fell for Jelly Roll a little bit. They took his Grammy moment and turned it on him. And I go, if he doesn't want to speak about it, you can't force him. And he said, I'm a country dude, I got out of prison. And he goes, I'm not as versed as other people. That's how I am with politics and everything. I go, I don't know enough. I'm not Bill Maher. Some people you go to see for that reason. I said, but I don't know enough about it to speak on it.
Do you think there is a level though of privilege to not being as well sound because it might not be on your front door?
Listen, I think with stand-up especially, you know your brand. My brand is not politics. I'm never gonna be at the RNC or the DNC reporting. I don't want no part of that. You're not gonna see me at a CNN gala. I'll probably never do the
That's why
what's that thing to do with the president of the year? The State
the
of
correspondence?
Union? Yeah. I'll never do that.
It kind of falls on what I said, what he said. And I feel like he told you straight up, that's not really
But that's kind of messed up being white, though.
Yeah, but...
Okay, you know what? Okay. I feel if he was black, you could have that stance.
Yes and no, because not every black people can speak on that.
But he's embodying black culture.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Watch this, right?
Culture vulture.
No. I don't feel like he's a culture vulture. I don't feel that way. I honestly don't feel that way. Some people I do be feeling that way, but I honestly, like I said, I don't feel that way.
Yeah.
Let me tell you why. Because it's like this, right? And I'm not gonna say the names because there's some artists, there's some hip hop artists. I'm not gonna say the names because we do business with them. And different things. There's some hip hop artists. That's us.
Yep.
And they don't blindly. They're saying stuff about politics.
Yep.
And it put them in a position where now fans are looking at you crazy.
Yep.
Because you chose a side based on what you said.
Yep.
Because it's not about. There's a thing I always say. RP to my best friend, and there's a book that I'm gonna actually come. I'm shameless plug. It's 3 eyes plus I.
Yep.
This is how the world plays off of you, by the way. This is some deep shit. I don't even tell you about this.
Okay.
It's ignorance, incompetence, and implementation.
Mm-hmm.
So sometimes it's not your fault. It's not that you don't mean to be ignorant, but you just incompetent. You don't happen to know. Like he said, I don't. That's what I expect. He said, I don't know enough to talk about politics if you mention about it.
Yep.
So why do mention about it? I'm not mad at that because there's some people who don't know what the hell they're saying.
Yeah.
And they're out here talking about, I'm supporting shout out da. I'm like, do you know what you just said? Because you just shot that politician out because on your personal belief or whatever he did for you.
Yeah.
But it's deeper than that, and it makes everybody look at you crazy now.
Yeah.
So he said, no, I really not touch that at all. I don't know enough to speak on it.
Yeah.
Do you follow what I'm saying?
100%.
That's why I piggyback. That's why I said the name Dave Chappelle.
Yep.
Dave Chappelle will talk on politics.
Yep.
In your
Cat
club.
Williams too.
Yeah.
He gonna.
Cat Williams
Why?
too.
Why? Because they're
well-versed.
knowledgeable.
They're knowledgeable. See, these guys.
They
these
know how
guys,
to articulate it.
They know how to articulate. There's certain things like.
And make it funny too.
Yeah, they make it
At
funny.
the same time.
Some people don't, and I respect it. I don't feel like it's culture vulture. I don't feel like it was.
Okay.
Now, my problem is, so again, let's say if it has nothing to do with the color. Let's say it was, like I said, this our people.
Yep.
They spoke on certain things on the politics without them knowing. Again, incompetent. Without them even like they're not even. How can I say? There's this thing like preparing them. Like they don't have a publicist to prepare them for the things that they're saying on these podcasts.
Yeah.
And sometimes you on the podcast, they ask you a certain question and you got them. Like Kevin said, got him.
Yeah.
You say certain things and you walk yourself into a situation where now you in a sticky situation, bro. And I'd rather not speak on it if I'm not. You know what I'm saying?
Put it like this. He's protecting himself.
100%. 100%.
I get what you're saying. Damn, elaborate, man. You can't even say nothing?
And
He's protecting himself. I'd rather protect my brand than to ruin it.
But that's why I said why I said he wasn't wrong for saying he said, man, my brand ain't that type of brand. And I don't think I don't think it's culture vulture. That's why I'm glad you played it, so I can just hear how he said it. Because it's not what you, it's how you say things. And I don't feel like I took it that way. But I get why you feel that way, but I don't feel like he put it out in a way where I feel some type of way.
So does that
make sense?
Yeah, it makes it. I really think what you guys are saying makes sense. I think where I put the line is the fact that people are suffering right now.
We are.
Okay?
We are.
And I think, and I'm going to make a segue into what's happening with the Epstein files. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So at one point, okay, guys, one day, I really feel that we're all going to wake up one day. That could be tomorrow. It could be in 5 years. It could be in 50 years. Okay? But one day, we're all going to wake up and we're going to say, what's really going on here? Okay? Who am I really working for? Okay? Because I'm waking up in the morning, I'm making money, I'm putting my kids to school, I'm bringing my son to basketball practice, and my daughter goes to tennis. Okay? And then I'm buying a new car, and now I'm putting a down payment on a new house, and now I'm paying for vacation at Disney World, and then but what's really going on? And who are we feeding? Okay? Because right now, the way that it feels, okay, and to make the link with what we're saying about Gary Owen, is like, enough is enough. When stuff is not working right now, okay? Like, it was for play when it was Bush and them.
Yeah.
That was play. Now, the curtain is out. Now, we see what they're really about.
Yeah.
In plain sight.
Yeah.
Guys, it's over. Now we can't turn a blind eye.
Yeah.
Now I think it's time we step up and we find creative ways, okay, to say, hey, listen, I'm going to respect the law. Like, I'm not going to go and try and shoot nobody, no politicians, no whatever. But this, enough is enough. And you know what enough is enough means? Enough is enough doesn't mean red or blue. I'm not saying, because some people, they're expect, especially those type of interviews, I guarantee you that the person interviewing was more of a Democrat than a Republican, okay? And they might want Gary Owen to say, oh, come on this side so we can... No. There's some on the blue side that are no good no more also, right?
Man,
it's time for our tax dollars are going to those people's hands.
It is. It's so funny because literally on my way here, I had a driver and he was talking about that. He was talking about how certain the blues and the reds, and he said, hey, I can't remember his name, but it was an African guy he was talking, and he said he had a rider. He said, let me ask you a question. If I give you some wings, right? You're going to get these wings on the left and get these on the right. You going to like, do you see a difference? He said, I like both wings. Exactly. You like both wings, right? But they both are the same in the pod. No matter what wings you choose, it's the same wings.
That's a good point.
No matter what wings you choose.
They're from the same chicken. They're from the same chicken, but one is seasoned that way, one is seasoned, but they come from the same chicken.
So at the end of the day, it's like this, man. I mean, you kind of really... You roll the dice to pick your poison, but at the same time, you know, we could talk, yell, scream, do the protest, all that stuff like that. But these people are not literally, it's really who's focused. If you want to get politics, if you want to be politics, I actually used to help people register people to vote. Do you know how many people who don't register to vote? You know people who just said, oh, let me not vote because they think it's helping, but it's actually hurting? Or people who voted for certain side and it didn't work out the way they thought it was going to work out? I've seen it before it happened. I knew who was going to win office before they went in office, based off of the registration of voting, of the questionnaires, the doors I was going to. Based off me I was doing registration to vote people, to have people register to vote. No matter what the side it was, I'm watching how people move. So I already seen it before it happened. That's one. Two, people are just sitting back. Some people just want the money on. They want the money. They want to make sure. But right now, the economy is not getting no better. No matter how many people in the office, no matter how much different people, blue, red, or whatever. McDonald's is never going to be a 99-cent burger no more. It's not happening. Sorry.
You can't forget that.
Listen, a loaf of bread is $4 or $5. Period. I hate being an adult, and it's not going to get any better. So people don't understand, like, if you want to get real, like, you got to really, like, dissect. Forget all this TV shows y'all watching. Watch CNBC. Watch the market.
Right.
You really want to get into it.
The market is a better story than Netflix.
Watch the market, but people don't understand. The market also get effects if you want to keep it a buck. And again, I had to get that deep, but I used to be a junior broker. Now, what I realized, if we don't know this, when there's issue, when there's terror, when there's things that's going on, if you want to keep it a buck, like I said, I don't like to talk about positive. I will now. But when there's terror, when there's things going on, it affects the market. Like, you have to watch stuff like, there's a show called, what's that show called? It's on Lioness.
Okay. Okay.
With Zoe South. Watch that show. There's a show like, there's a show called The Manager. The Night Manager.
Night Manager,
You know what I'm talking about?
With
the guy from the house on there? That show, that tells you a lot. If you watch season 2, it breaks down a lot about what's going on. Even with Haiti. Even with Haiti. A lot of countries, Africa. Look what's going on with Venezuela. Look what's going on with these different. Pay attention, it's deeper than rap. I watched another show called these all correlated a certain way. Even a show called The Landman with the oil that they doing, digging the holes with Billy Bob Thornton, whatever his name is.
So
these are lined for a reason. You gotta understand what is going on in the world.
100%.
Not forget all that fluff. Forget the blue red.
For sure.
Figure out what's going on in the world.
For sure.
For you to understand. But
Kevin,
go ahead.
Bottom line, we look at the government. There's people hired in the government. The billionaires,
the trillionaires,
they run the government.
That's what we discovered.
They tell the government what to do.
I'm after that one.
They tell the government what law to produce.
Yes, sir.
So we looking at Trump, this, that, and the third. We could look at that all we want. but there's higher ups that's running the
country. Y'all do fail to realize people get endorsed, right?
Exactly.
They put money behind them.
Yes.
So whatever law you see is paid for, okay?
So that was my point when I was saying that the veil is now open.
Yeah.
And that Epstein thing, there's a reason why 90% of all the documents are redacted.
Yeah.
It's because we're going to soon...
They didn't redact Diddy, though.
They didn't redact Diddy, that's for sure. But no, when
keep the buck.
When they're gonna unredact those files, the names that people are gonna see there, it's gonna be a wrap for a lot of people. And I think it's gonna be a good thing.
They need to keep that same energy.
They're starting to cover they're trying to cover their tracks now.
Listen, there's another show I'm watching, Ray Donovan. That show's great too.
Yep.
You ever watch Ray Donovan?
Yeah, I watch all of it.
I'm watching season 2 right now, and I'm like, whoa!
Yep.
To see how they
operate behind the scenes.
Listen, man. There's paymasters for everything.
Yep.
Let me tell you something. I ain't trying to get too deep, because boy, they ain't gonna look for me. But I'm gonna say this. Oh yeah, I'm definitely legal, so I'm born in the States. But I'll say this. It's deeper than rap.
Yeah, 100%.
It's one of those things where you got donors. You got to open your eyes, man. And honestly, I'm gonna be real. For me, the reason why and some people don't understand why they pick sides, these artists, is because the rich. My mentor told me, RP to my best friend, G-Stat, the rich stay rich and the poor stay poor. Mm-hmm. It's called Maslow's hierarchy of needs. Mm. The rich stay rich and the poor stay poor on the mindset, because your mindset definitely, when you get to a certain level, there's certain things you want to be able to protect your assets, things like that. So it's like
they're playing the game.
It's a game, bro.
But Kevin, you want to put a last word on that?
We're dealing with more than physical.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Different principalities that's in this. Okay?
Yep. Yes, sir.
Not only physical, guys.
Yes, I believe that.
And we're in spiritual warfare.
I believe that because
it's too much big of a affair.
When you're reading those emails, it seems like the fucking devil is working.
But the thing is, here's the thing:
it's crazy, guys.
If you want to get deep, I ain't gonna lie. If you want to get deep for real, it's also spiritual warfare. Let me tell you. Because you got all these different wars going on. Wars are being funded. When wars
that's true.
happening, somebody's making money on the thing.
That's true.
That's that. Then it's been around for centuries, decades.
Yes, sir.
Since, like, I ain't gonna lie, like, they're using certain things as I ain't trying to get that deep, but they're weaponizing spirituality. They're weaponizing Christianity.
Yeah.
They're weaponizing it.
Yep.
Okay?
Yep.
Whatever culture, whatever religion you believe in, they're weaponizing it.
Yes, sir.
That's all I gotta say.
Okay.
It's way deeper than our understanding.
Some of us understand. We just, you know what I'm saying?
So
sip this LS.
We're gonna wrap it up soon, but I do want to have your opinion on this.
Come on now, bring it on.
We on our toes. We good. We got it.
I'm a big. Okay, so I'm not gonna say that. I'm gonna premise it that way. I used to be a fan. I'm still a nerd about space.
Oh man.
Okay. All right.
Too, man. Come on, man.
From Orlando, NASA.
Okay.
On, man.
So speaking of which, okay, we have a running segment on the 51st State podcast. Mm-hmm. Shout out to Gabby, which is not here, my co-host, but I give updates on everything going on. Did you know that they were trying to get back to the moon?
I heard the rumblings about it.
Okay, let me tell you about it.
Let's go.
It's called Artemis. The name of the mission is called Artemis. Mm-hmm. Okay, they planned Artemis about, I think, 5 to 6 years ago.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Okay, they were starting to plan Artemis to what's happening now. Last year, they sent a probe. No people inside. Okay, they sent it up to the moon. It took I think 10 days. I think so from Cape Canaveral, exactly, in Florida, whatever. So the pod needs to go into space, do a full 360 around the globe, and then launch towards the moon. It takes about 5 days, do another orbit around the moon, come back, no humans in it, okay? Mm-hmm. Come back, land into the water, boom, okay? They did that last year.
Okay.
This year in February, they were supposed to do the first manned mission not to land on the moon, just to go orbit around the moon with humans on it, come back. And next year, they were supposed to do same thing, but this time land. And come
find
back.
out what's going on.
And come back. Can you believe it's the third time it's been postponed for the manned mission that was supposed to happen in February?
Well, first of all,
the third time
they don't even let us know when they do it no more. Back then, used to be a thing. We know when it's about.
I agree with that.
We used to hear it. We felt it. Now we don't even know when it's out. They're just gone.
Bro, they're having issues with the fuel components that they're saying it's not safe enough for the astronauts inside of it. How are you going to tell me it's not safe enough in 2026 when you tell me in 1969 they
you
went over
landed
there?
on the moon? Let me tell you something. How are you going to go to the moon when there's a firmament? How that ship going to go through that glass?
Okay.
That firmament.
Okay.
Oh, by the way,
Okay.
you know,
I didn't mean to get deep, guys.
Haiti.
But there's a firmament.
Okay.
How the ship
You know why
gonna
they
go
want?
through that?
You know why they bury Haiti's story so much, right? You know, Haiti got all the components that they need
Yep.
to be flying and
Yep.
all the things that the secret components they
Yep.
need.
Yep.
By the way, to fly,
The
you didn't know.
resources,
All the resources, all the things you see in these movies, in these Marvel movies, is the reason.
Yep.
Haiti has all of it.
Mont Saint Nicolas.
Yeah. China's is in Haiti right now, searching for all that.
Everybody
There's
who's
a mountain-
supposedly helping Haiti.
There's a mountain in Haiti that would.
China
all
just
electronics
China
needed.
just sent stuff to help Haiti. All these countries are coming to help Haiti.
Yeah,
Why?
Yeah, because there's something there.
Why was the Navy or the military, U.S. military near Haiti, that close to Haiti?
Okay.
Guys,
So there's something
Anyway.
there, but again, so we're all in agreement. It's kind of sus that the like I don't like today. I'm telling you and I don't care what people think. I do not believe that a man landed on the moon in
Nah, come on, brother.
1969.
I
don't believe. I believe
conclude that.
I believe a robot went on there. I believe
let me
that.
ask you, have you ever watched the movie Conspiracy Theory?
No.
You should look it up.
Okay.
Conspiracy Theory.
Okay. I'll look it up.
I'm gonna leave that at that.
I'll look it up. Okay, but I just wanted to point that out because I just wanted to give an update on our listeners because I usually do updates. I just want to tell people it just came out.
That's good.
For the third time, they're postponing the mission that was supposed to happen in February. Now they're talking about April.
They're gonna talk about June. Then they're gonna go to December. It's
Quick,
okay.
that was a quick update.
Yeah.
So now, I want your opinion on this. Wait a second. There we go. So
no, read the Ken's.
okay, cool. Wait up. Where is it? Okay, so a guy. Tell me what you think about this. 2022. A guy. I'm gonna stop the music. Okay, just want to show you. A guy hits up a girl. White dude. Start telling her tattoos are nice. He's a tattoo artist. They exchange information in terms of she wants to maybe do a tattoo. Boyfriend comes out, jealous, gonna shoot him point blank.
Wait, point blank without asking questions.
Oh, he's gonna start talking to him, and eventually he's gonna come out with the switch.
Hey man,
Oh,
I'm a tattoo artist. I was just asking your girl if she wanted a tattoo
Yep.
or not, man. That's
Yep.
all I needed to do, bro. Papa, and he's dead.
He's gonna die.
Wow.
What do you think is wrong with? Because when this type of stuff happens, I'm not saying okay.
Men are feminine now.
Okay.
So
All right.
We call those-
Let me start with that.
You shot it. Okay.
men are feminine.
I call that Tinder. Tinder blank.
Tender penis. Man,
Yeah.
say it, bro. Sorry. Tender penis.
Tender dick. God damn it. If you
Come
gonna say
on,
it.
bro.
What's wrong with us?
Those type of guys.
What? This tragic.
First of all, I've been, you know what I'm saying? So I'm 3 years away from 40. I'll leave it at that. I've done seen a lot, but I was young. I was those older people. I've just seen a lot. I've seen a lot of things in front of me, in my face. And this new age now, I think it's easier for me to pull the trigger than cry later versus have a man like. First of all, that wasn't even necessary. That means you're insecure. A lot of these guys, they are so insecure, bro. They're worse than women.
That's crazy.
They're worse than women.
Yes,
Like, a lot of these guys are worse than
bad.
women,
I
and these
couldn't
women
believe
are
that
more.
video. I couldn't
these
believe the
women
video.
are more gangster than these guys. These women have have more testosterone than these guys.
You're gonna unlive someone for talking to your girl?
I don't know if somebody is. I don't know.
The question.
I ain't gonna lie. Like, I have a temperament.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. Like I remember it was a situation where I seen a girl I was talking to.
Yep.
And Kaiman like plug on that give him on that. I seen red. Kevin seen it. He was there.
Plug it meaning they dancing tight.
Sir, I seen red. I didn't go confront the dude.
No, you went
I confront the shorty.
Of course.
What the hell wrong with you?
What you doing?
Is you cool?
Yeah.
I put a sign like, hey, I got no problem with the man. He a man. I'm a man.
Why would you confront the man? You a
Because
dummy.
you know why? Like I said, I'm a man.
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
Unless the
separate
man
lady?
knows that it's your girl.
Now, that's a different
That's
situation.
different story.
Unless the man knows it's your girl.
That's
At
different.
that point, my money ain't normal.
Yeah,
At that point, I
that's
got it. Like
different.
now,
That's-
I gotta check you.
No, that's
'Cause now
different.
you try my.
We talking about
intelligence.
total stranger.
Yeah. And on stranger, no, it's different. So my thing is, I'm gonna check the shorty like, yo, what's wrong with you? Like, are you cool? You feel me? But I ain't finna go spaz out crazy. And I have a temperament, but I know how to check myself though. So I feel like these guys, they don't know how to check themselves.
Yeah, 100%.
There's a thing called self-actualization. They don't know how to check themselves. They understand who you are. Who are you as a man? And these guys are not men. You got little boys, and they fucking up the game for real men. Like, because a lot of these girls dealing with Tinder dick niggas because these niggas look like they look like glitter and glam, or they got the gangster this and they really soft. I know a lot of niggas that got dreads now and got guns now and tough now, but they were pussy and getting beat up every day in middle school, elementary, pussy. And get in high school, they got little dreads, got little goals, and got little guns, and think they're gangster.
Yep.
Money and guns don't make you gangster.
That don't make you nothing, bro.
Money, guns don't make you gangster.
How can you stand as a man and on your own too?
100%.
You feel me?
100%.
Like, to me, I love my freedom. I ain't trying to be locked up with another man. That's tender dick. You want to be under that? I'm good on that, but I love my freedom.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So for me specifically, and you know what I'm saying? People, they're going to talk shit, the comments might say hood or whatever. At the end of the day, like this, you got to know who you are within yourself. Okay? Then you got to know, if I feel like she could try me like that, she gonna expect from me. I'm gonna check you. Then I'm like, you know what? I don't deserve that.
Yep.
That's why me at this age I'm in, I have no kids, I have no baby mama, cause I done seen niggas with kids and baby mama. I done seen people with wives.
Yeah.
I done seen it.
Jay,
But
this
go ahead.
one is a bizarre situation.
That was bizarre.
She did not try the man.
Yeah.
She didn't try him.
There's nothing that was no disrespectful.
Yeah.
He was conducting business with the female.
But Kev, and in actuality, we're not there. So you don't know in the past what Shorty did before. That also plays a part.
That's little.
You know what I'm saying? We don't know. And I'm
Look.
saying that because I had a situation where she did it multiple times, different things.
That's probably what triggered him.
But that's why I said Tinder dick. Because in the day, if your lady known for doing that, nigga, you got the wrong bitch. Why you even fucking waste your time? If you locked up, then she gonna fuck with another nigga anyways. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get it. I just think, you know what? Like, even if it was, you would have given him a beat down, it would have been warranted, but
Not even had to be a beat down.
unalive the guy. Don't unalive the guy.
And who was filming that the whole time?
A camera. It was a security camera from a whatever doorbell or whatever. You know they got cameras and all the fucking lights right now. So
be having
whatever.
guns
Okay,
and
real
shit
quick, because we gotta wrap up soon. What's your take on 50 Cent and T.I. right now?
That's a great question.
Good one. Go first.
I'm gonna say right now, 50. I have no smoke. I don't want no smoke.
No smoke, 50. No smoke.
Shout
I
out to
honestly
50.
don't want to talk about this.
Sir, no smoke, 50.
But I live in the A.
We
I
enjoyed
live in
it.
A.
We
Nah.
enjoyed it.
I live in
If I
A-
had my hat,
A-
I would be
A-
tipping.
Put your opinion
If I
on,
had
nigga.
my hat.
But
Put your
I'm gonna say
opinion.
this. I'm gonna say this.
Yeah.
I fuck with 50 because 50 been rocking with Zoes. He
Yeah.
rock with
Yeah.
DJ Who Kid. He
100%.
rock Yayo.
Tony
I
Yayo.
fuck with 50. I've been watching 50 mixtapes for all day. 50, I ain't gonna hold you, bro. Please, no smoke. No smoke.
No smoke.
I don't think T.I. wasn't trying to have beef with 50. He just wanted to
Nope.
have a versus with 50.
That's it. Business.
And I just feel like 50. I get why 50 did what he did. He's like, man, nigga, I'm not starting this shit. I'm banking movies. I'm on another level.
Yep.
I get it. Another plateau.
Yep.
But you know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna hold you. T.I. went in on them records though.
Yo, listen.
But I'm gonna leave it at that.
Hey, listen.
I ain't gonna say
50,
nothing else.
no smoke. 50, please.
I ain't
no
gonna say nothing else.
smoke.
I ain't gonna say nothing else.
But Understand.
Be careful what you say because you cringe podcast, so it affects me too. But I fuck with T.I. though. Tip, you know what I'm saying?
Nah. I'ma speak my mind, brother. Don't worry about no Kringlish podcast. This we home team here. We good, boy. Nope. Hey, 50 Cent, no problem. But hey, listen, man, you gotta understand when you know what I'm saying, when you tap in someone's wife, when you talk about someone's wife, that's family.
Yeah.
So you gotta understand he's gonna retaliate with words.
Yeah, for sure.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not
on no one side. I fuck with both of y'all. But I'm just saying, when you talk about someone's wife, come on, bro. It get a little tight.
You know what?
It get a little tight.
50's a businessman.
Yeah, he is.
And I don't know exactly why he's ducking the verses, because right now, if they would announce the verses right now, it would do gangbusters.
It would, but again, 50.
Good for business.
Okay. I'm gonna be a devil's advocate. I fuck with T.I.
Yep.
T.I.'s a real nigga.
Yep.
Like, he a real dude. I done been to his establishments. I met him. I know his crew. I met his crew. I met his sons.
Everything cool.
You know, shout out to Dina, Marto. I know, like I said, I know a lot of people that's around T.I. I've been to establishments. I've been to the trap house. I live in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
I done been to his restaurants.
Yep.
His new one, the old one, all of them. He's a respectable guy. And I love his comeback.
Yep.
I love the way he's doing whatever. However, I also feel where 50 comes from. Like, bro, I think the catalogs in a certain timeline, it would have made sense. But I feel like 50, he like, bro, I'm on another level right now. Like, I'm not even worrying about that. 50 like, I'm not even, but you're right. Look. 50 like, I'm making movies. I got production. I'm on a whole other plateau.
But T.I.'s been there too. And respectfully, from my perspective, I feel that T.I. is more of an artist than 50 is, in the sense that, don't get me wrong, they're both artists. What I'm saying is, like, if there was level to artistry, like, I think T.I. is more artist caliber than 50. And what I mean by that is, I feel he loves the craft more, and 50 more likes the business.
Yeah, I agree on that.
Right?
And that's why I said 50.
I agree
That's
on
why I
that.
said.
But
50 more business.
But this is what I'm saying. I'm saying, like, let's say you have a guy that has a 9 to 5, but like high executive
9 to 5.
9 to 5. Mm-hmm. But you have a guy that's an entrepreneur, high level entrepreneur.
Right.
Okay, you have more money than me. Let's say, okay, whatever. But no, they might still be on the same level.
I ain't gonna lie. T.I. catalog is crazy. I didn't even know T.I. First of all, his
but I'm just talking about perspective.
Even outside of music,
I'm seeing T.I. as the same level as 50, not only on the catalog basis, but in terms of their impact into hip hop. In terms of the presence within the culture.
1,000%.
I don't care that 50 did Power. I don't care.
It's not from all that, bro.
But you understand what I mean?
T.I. is actually, look, I just found out, I was watching this show called something of Lies. House of Lies?
House of Lies, okay.
Oh,
with Don Cheadle?
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
Great show. I'm so mad I found out about it years later.
Yeah.
But T.I. was in a extensive episode.
Yeah.
This man is a phenomenal, he has vocabulary.
He's a great actor too.
That's what I said. His catalog, when it comes to music and movies and shows, he has a catalog too.
Yeah.
So, when it comes to that, I feel like verses would be phenomenal, because I feel like they could do a verses musically and on the acting tip.
Yeah, 100%.
Because the thing is, guys, the verses is like, okay, we already know we different. We're in different waves, different motions, but we're gonna come together. We're gonna do the verses.
Yep.
But it somehow it clashed.
Yeah.
It became personal,
Yes.
guys. So the verses kind of that's
It never did that. It's never been done
you think it's done? You think verses can't happen? I mean, if
I feel like it came kind of personal.
If Jeezy and Gucci were able to do
that was a phenomenal.
versus,
I was there.
versus.
I was actually there at Compound.
I'm thinking T.I. and 50 can do a versus.
But I ain't gonna lie. Originally,
You're right, because they did have beef.
Real life beef.
50,
but I ain't gonna lie. I mean, at the end of the day, I ain't gonna lie.
Well,
50. I ain't gonna lie. If you get a butt, I think that would be a phenomenal versus.
I think the verses gotta make sense for 50.
I think, yeah, that it had to be. But I don't think 50 dissing T.I. and they dissing each other, I don't think is really necessary. But 50 don't give a fuck. 50 is a blunt ass nigga.
Yeah. 50 is true.
He's a troll king. You know what I'm saying? I give him that. That's why I said I ain't trying to say too much on that. Like I said, 50 no smoke.
No smoke.
But look, you know what I'm saying? But I say this though. And I'm gonna stand on it. I feel like if they were to do a versus, and this is T.I., matter of fact, no, Swiss Beats, Timberland out there should, take that into consideration. I think this verse should be a different type of verses. Because the thing about it, T.I. and 50, outside of musically, they did multiple movies and shows. I think that alone, that shows a lot too. Even like I think if they do it where they make this verse is a little different, where they show snippets of different key moments of T.I. working with fucking Denzel. You know what I'm saying? American Gangster.
Yep.
T.I. working with R.P. the dude from Fast and Furious.
Paul Walker.
You know what I'm saying? And with Chris Brown with that movie.
Yep.
Him being on the show with Don Shirley in House of Lies.
Yep.
50 doing major movies with the House of Dens and things like that. So I feel like they catalog on movies alone is heavy too.
100%.
And musically, I get it. He's in New York. He's in the South. But you know what I'm saying? Respectfully, T.I. is definitely crazy when it comes to lyrics.
Listen,
and I feel like,
but in terms of hits,
yo,
bro, 10 versus 10.
I'm not
I ain't gonna lie, I ain't gonna lie.
They both got hits, sir.
They got hits, but T.I. got hits too, though. I ain't gonna lie.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
they both got hits.
They both got hits. Yeah, they got hits. For sure, 1,000%, both of them.
It would be hot. It would be hot. It would need to be 20. It would need to be 20.
That one's gonna be a tussle, 20. Bro.
Yeah,
it's a tussle.
Hey, 50, I ain't gonna hold you. They ain't wrong for wanting to have it on there now. You know what I'm saying? But 50 gonna hit you with a jab here and there. But I think they should do it.
No, 50, we understand your GIF. I'm just saying it got personal.
Honestly, I think they should do it.
Hey, listen, I really think so too. So yeah, guys, anyways,
I'm a fan of both though.
It's a tussle. It's a battle. It's gonna be a good battle.
Honestly, I'm the guy who I bootlegged before.
Yeah.
But I actually bought their mixtapes and their albums. I was the one that heard T.I. dissing Rick Ross. Actually, they dissed Rick Ross.
Yeah.
That's one thing. They actually both dissed Rick Ross. I actually heard T.I.'s diss to Rick Ross.
Yep.
But I fuck with Rick Ross.
Yep.
In Florida. But I also seen 50's mixtapes. I listened to 50 mixtapes. I bought 50's album. I bought T.I.'s album. These albums I actually bought. So I'm a fan of both.
But just know the T.I. beef wasn't no T.I. beef and 50 beef till they talked about the wife. That's it. I just didn't need to say that.
It was a beef. 50 was already.
It wasn't escalated like that.
It
wasn't escalated, sir. It was fun. It was like a funny battle till wife got in it.
Yep.
Yeah, that's it. That's all I need to say. Because it was okay.
But 50 don't care, bro. He gonna stick his gloves on.
You know what I'm saying?
Y'all already know how 50 is.
You understand that.
He gonna try his own bitch. 50 don't care.
Yeah.
Hey, man.
But what I'm saying, it was good till it wasn't. Anyways.
You got anything else before we wrap up?
No, man. We gonna wrap up, man. I'm just, thank you guys for doing this. I really appreciate you guys letting me your studio.
Hey, man, thank you, brother.
It's not really me, man.
That's how we do it, bro.
Shout out to Podcast
man.
Central, man.
Yes, sir, man.
Yeah, shout out. So anyways, guys.
Podcast Central, man.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So this was the 51st Date Podcast. Again, thank you to my guests, Kevin and Jay.
Kringlish Podcast.
Yes, Kringlish Podcast. Go follow them. You want to give them your endos and everything?
Get it right.
It's up there.
Yes, sir.
Kringlish Podcast, baby.
Podcast. Kringlish Podcast show on YouTube. Kringlish Podcast on Instagram. Kringlish Podcast on TikTok.
Yep.
We got Twitch.
Twitch. Kringlish Podcast show.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, man. So, guys, again, 51st Date Podcast, as you know, powered by LS Cream. And I'm going to record a Patreon once I'm back home. So make sure you go and connect to that and subscribe. And again, this is where our culture has no borders. Thanks again to my guest. And I'll see you next week. Peace out, guys.
Thank you.